AITA for being honest after sex. Hey, so F2 I'm 20 to almost 23, we have been together 2.5 years. Last night we had 6. We decided to use my vibrator. This isn't uncommon in the bedroom given I struggle to big O during penetration. My partner really wanted me to O first. I told him sometimes it's hard to O with the toy and him in me. It's kind of like he's plugging me. Or him and the toy are on two different rhythms. This wasn't me turning this into a solo session, just informing him I might not O when he's in me, so he decided to just let me use the toy for a little bit and watch so I could get ahead and get my O and we'd go back to penetration. When I was doing this, he fell asleep. I called his name a few times. He even started snoring. I finished up and soon as I turned the toy off, he woke up behaving as if he was never asleep and tried to get right back to 6. I told him that he fell asleep and that I wasn't upset and we could go to bed. He's fallen asleep during sexual acts before, but he started giving me a lot of attitude saying he was never asleep, etc. I turn over to go to sleep. He ends up leaving, telling me he can't be in the same room with me. I fall asleep and wake up to him barging into the room, flash in my face while getting into the bed, and he places a pillow between us and tells me we have to talk in the morning. This morning he proceeds to tell me he felt I gaslit him about being asleep because after he woke up he showered and played video games. And that I was being selfish when I had my time with the toy. He just kept going on and on about how I was so wrong. After he gets done talking, I give him my perspective. I felt like I was being understood last night and today. I told him I can recognize he might not have felt like he fell asleep because it was only 10 minutes and it's not like it was REM sleep. It's happened to me before, falling asleep and not realizing. After I told him how I felt that his attitude last night was interesting because why do I have to lie about you falling asleep? And how it felt malicious to have the flash in my face getting in the bed. He told me that me saying his actions of him being malicious was unfair to him, but like I told him, it was how I felt. He told me that I invalidated what he said about me gaslighting him when I said this. After I gave him my perspective, he kept trying to respond to certain things that I brought up even though I told him I was just giving my perspective like he did. And how I didn't think this needed to be a conversation. Because I knew it would turn into a meaningless argument. I told him I wanted to go home and he agreed that he didn't want me in his apartment, but then he proceeded to rush me out of his space and now I'm getting an Uber home. He usually drives me home. Ick, guys, I just don't get why this situation had to blow up so much. Maybe I'm not fully seeing something. Hopefully you guys can help me out.